and home. It is so good to be with you here today. I hope that all is well with you. Well, welcome to our Wednesday live Grow Together sessions and chat where we share ideas, we laugh, we sing, we do a little bit of everything. Just relaxing in our garden as we sit here and reflect on our garden. So thank you so much for those of you who have participated in the past, and thank you so much for those who are willing to come and join me in the chat. That is fantastic. And then also thank you to those who listen to the replay. I am so grateful to you, and you have made this growing season exciting and purposeful and meaningful. So I really do appreciate all of my gardening friends who have joined me here at Catherine's Garden and Home, who have watched my videos and who have commented and given me so much encouragement. I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, because we all need it in this time. We all need some inspiration, some encouragement, some joy, some prayer, some singing. We all need it to keep us going, to keep us excited about life. And I've been quoting this scripture a whole lot because it's just what I need, and hopefully it's inspiring you. And it says, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, things that are pure, lovely, and things that are of good report. If there be any goodness about it, anything good about it, if there be any praise, think on these things. And that is so important. What are you thinking about? What am I thinking about? And sometimes, especially at this time of the year, things are winding down, and it's almost like, well, what do I do next? What do I need to do? How can I get busy in the garden? Am I missing out on anything? What should I be doing? And so then you get worried and overwhelmed. And then also, when it starts raining or when the weather gets cold and you start to see things shriveling up, you wonder, well, what do I need to do next? It can become a chore versus a flow. And so we want to get into the flow of the garden. At least I do. I want to maintain my flow with my garden and not feel pressured to create things and make things happen, but just relax and let things go, you know, and let things come. Let things go and let things come. That's what I want, to let things go. I let things come. Yeah. So anyway, I am drinking my tea here, and I bought this cup from Family Dollar when I went to Maryland to visit my mother. And the cup, they had these beautiful designs here with the apples, and I bought this cup, and I said, I love going apple picking. I love apples, so I might as well buy this cup and drink in it for the season. So I have some. I did use a tea bag, but I also have my herbal tea garden over there, and I have the herbs. A lot of the herbs are doing well, like the sage and some of the lemon verbena. I have some rosemary, lavender, and then I have this other plant. I don't know what the name of it is. I really need to go back and check it out. And I need to gather them and get busy with them. And um, and I can do it. I can handle this. But then sometimes I just get a little overwhelmed about it. I don't know why. But it's something that I can handle and I can do. So I need to just get with it and start to gather them up. Because I was looking at this other book that I had purchased right at the beginning when I was thinking about the herbal garden, and it's called The Lost Book of Herbal Remedies. And in it, they tell you the different things that you can do with the herbs. Like some things is like what I'm doing right now, which is drink tea. I can create oil infusions, salve making, te- ten- tinctures, extracts, create different extracts, distillation, medicinal syrups, and um, and it gives you insight as to some of the different types of plants and things that you can use, um, and that are in the garden. And yeah, like chamomile, chickweed they have here, and allium chives, different things. And these are plants that are in our garden already. Garlic and goldenrod, which we know about now. Lemon, thyme, and thyme, lemon verbena, which I mentioned before. Licorice root. Yeah, so in this, it has all different types of remedies and so forth that one can um, actually grow or look and see if you have it in your garden and figure out what you want to do with it. And that's one of the things that I want to work on as well. Hello, hello, hello. There's somebody there with me. How are you? Come on, come and join me in the chat. Yeah, today's Wednesday, and you're here with Catherine. I'm Catherine, and this is Catherine's Garden and Home, and this is our gardening session. I know I'm a little early. I usually say 5:30, but the time, it just seemed like I was here and I was ready, and I said, well, let me just get busy. Let me just get started because maybe there are some people who will come on early. And one of the things that we have been talking about here on Catherine's Garden and Home, and especially last week, we were talking about um, designing our gardens and making our gardens more efficient and enjoyable, and adding things to it that will make us happy. Yeah, Sonia, how are you, my darling? I'm so glad you came on because I felt, well, hey, I'm talking to myself. Hello, Miss Catherine. Good to see you today. Good to see you too. Yeah, I'm here with my tea that I made. I said, let me just make myself some tea. I had all kinds of different thoughts in my mind. What should we talk about? And one of the things I was thinking about, the reason why I made the tea, was what are the things that we can do to keep ourselves calm and keep ourselves excited about our gardens. And making tea and just sitting back and relaxing is one way. Putting it in your favorite cup, and this is my, you're doing well? Garden Summit, good evening, Miss Catherine. Hello, Sonia. I'm here, but I have to run grab something. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, Michelle. Michelle. Good to have you. Yeah, so I um I got my cup here, and it kind of gives me a hello everyone. Yeah, Sonia. It gives me a good feeling, and it feels warm. It is not cold. Today is a beautiful day. Today was a beautiful day in the garden and in our area here in the Boston area. It was sunny, not too hot. It was like 68, 69, 70 around that. I think the highs got to 71, so it's just pleasant. And even now, at this time, it is still pleasant. The weather is just feeling really good. And so that's why I'm a little mellow. Hmm But I got my tea and my cup, and I'm really trying to practice my thinking, because I think when I look at the garden, I see the changes that are happening in the garden, and I know October's coming. I know the leaves are about to fall, and I know that I need to finish harvest. I know the first frost is coming on. I know all of this, yet I could get overwhelmed by it. Thankfully, I'm not gardening by myself, that my husband is involved with me. So he is helping to keep me motivated, but he too it gets tired sometimes too. So it's like between the both of us, really trying to manage this. But the garden is so um, happy right now. I have to say, it is a happy garden. Check out my. I went and I freshened up my marigolds. Check out the marigolds. Aren't they some beautiful colored marigolds? Yeah, I picked them. I had some from the last time, from last Wednesday. They did very well. But I also picked some fresh ones. Like these right here. This one. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, the colors are so beautiful. And then this one. And then they both go together so well. I didn't plan it. Isn't that gorgeous? And then matching it with the pumpkin and the green. I just have to say, it's just beautiful. And yeah, it is beautiful. And then also, my people, my fig tree has been, I don't know, I'm just so overwhelmed with joy. Look at all those figs. I picked these figs today. Look, it's a basket full of figs. I've been thinking about what kind of a recipe I'm going to make, some kind of jam, and I have about a same load of figs in my refrigerator. Like every day, I'm picking the figs. All of a sudden, the figs are just grown. Look at this. This is such a good size. I mean, it's a small fig because I saw some bigger ones, but look at the size. They're just swelling up and they're so sweet. Um, I am just so pleased with my fig harvest. Welcome to those who joined me. Let's see. Black's Tropical Homestead. Hello, sisters. Soil sisters. Blessings to all. How are you? I visited your channel. Cute pumpkin. Thank you. Yes, Sonia. I visited Black's Tropical Homestead. I visited your beautiful figs. Yeah, I visited your channel, and you love figs. Yeah, you know what, Sonia? I was thinking, how can I share my fig tree with you all? And I know that they have you can get fig cuttings, right? And I don't know if we could if I can send you a fig cutting, and then you can um, if you know how to do propagation, and but I haven't trimmed down the tree. I'm gonna figure it out. I don't know, if not now, but maybe in the spring. I might do a trimming. Thanks for visiting us. So, sister, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes. Yeah. Everybody go and visit their channel and join. Hit that button. Yeah. Why not? Why shouldn't you? Yeah. You can send fig cuttings. They are easy to propagate. Yeah. You can send fig. Yeah. I'm back with carrot cake. Ha 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 ha. I visited you too, Rachel, and I hit the button too. You know, the subscribe button. I will, yeah. Hello, Miss Catherine and family. Elle Anderson, you're in the house. Yay, girl, you're girl. I hope you're a woman. I assume you are. Yeah, I'm back. Thank you so much. Yeah, yeah. Let's yes, yes. Carrot cake. I know carrot cake, and I got some carrots too, that I got from a farmer's market. They were giving away free carrots, and I have them in the fridge. It's so good. Well, you need to share the recipe, Miss Rachel. Do a video on the recipe of your carrot cake if you made it by scratch, so that little, like people like me who are not necessarily bakers or cooks can try it out. Because I saw your video on that berry. It was like a blueberry, but it's not a blueberry. I would be afraid to even try it. You know what? Because I wouldn't know if I'm picking the right stuff. Williams Williams Sonoma recipe. Who's that? Is that a person that you got it from? Well, you can take the recipe and make it your own. Your garden huckleberry. Yeah. Hello, Deborah. How are you, sweetness? Yes, gardens are me. Blessings, soil family. Yeah, blessings. All right. Yeah, so I knew because I planted them. Oh, I know. But I still feel intimidated by that for some reason. Yeah, so what I'm thinking of, I have a fig tree that is a parent of that fig tree, that of this fig tree. Because look at all my beautiful figs I picked. And I was saying, I know that Angela from Bisbee Homestead, that she had received a fig cutting from Backyard Gardener, who gave her one of a cutting from her fig tree, and so what I'm thinking is that I have the parent, because I didn't do it from a cutting, that particular one. I had actually was trying to dig up the fig tree to remove it to another location, and then I ended up cutting a root of it, and so I replanted it, and I put it in a pot and kept it, and then I planted it over here. It's so nice to see everyone here again. Yes, gardens are me. And so it has grown really big, but I don't know if I like where its location is. So I'm thinking of cutting it back. And so if I can get it together, I will send you all um, a fig cutting. So I'll have to figure it out, okay? So that you all can, but it's gonna take you a while before you get to this. It may take you, this took me about 6 years, 5 years, 5 years, but it started off small, and then a couple of years it was difficult for it to grow, but they grow fast enough. Let's be sure to hit the thumbs up for our beautiful soul sister. Oh, thank you. I would love to have a fig tree. Yeah, so on that note, Deborah, look here. You remember this here? I don't know if you can see that. That is a fig tree growing here. Do you see that? That's the fig tree growing, right? And I got it was actually when I was pruning the same fig tree, I got a couple of cuttings and I put it in water. And I actually left the leaves on. I made it decorative and put it in my living room, and I had it in some water, and then I noticed that the leaves fell off, but then they started developing. Some of them started developing roots, and some of them started budding leaves where the budding part was. And out of all of them, only one of them, that was like 5 or 6 branches, that one actually is now developing into a real tree plant. So it does, I mean, you could do it, you could either propagate it by water, or you can get some rooting hormone and you could put it at the bottom and then stick it into dirt. I propagated hydrangeas that way. Um, but let me get it together, figure out what I'm going to do, get some I received some figs this and made jelly. You did. I need a jelly recipe for the figs. So so somehow you gotta put it. You gotta. If you can put it in the description, in the comments section, a real easy fig jelly recipe. I would highly appreciate it, so that I can. Or you, yeah, yeah. If you could do that for me, it just real simple, the basics, and I'll figure out the rest. I figured you're gonna need sugar and water and the figs, and you stir it up. It can't be that difficult. But then, what other seasonings? Would you put other seasonings with the fig? I don't know. Anyway, I figured it's not that difficult to make a jam, or a filling for a pie or something like that. By the way, I made a pumpkin pie. Did you see my video? Did you all? If you all saw my video, my last video that I did, that's it. Okay, I made a pumpkin pie, and it's delicious. The only problem is it's very sweet. I should not have put sugar in the filling when I pureed it. I always mess up that word. Pureed it. When I put it in the blender, because now it has to. It's very sweet, but it tastes so good with a little dollop of whipped cream, and you can only eat like a slither, but it is so good. Yes, how was it? It was delicious. It was delicious, delicious, delicious. I could. I almost want to run into the kitchen and show you. If you promise to stay there, I will go get it so you could see it. Hold on. Don't leave me. Stay right there. I'm coming right back. I'm back. Quick, everyone. Hi. Don't you dare. Rachel, don't you dare hide. I got you. Look at this. This is my pie. This is my pie. It is delicious. Oh, you see how much I've eaten so far? Mm-mm-mm. It is delicious. And it's sweet though, but it's really good. And she's bad. Look at that. Looks good. Tastes good too. With a dollop of whipped cream on top. Tastes really, really good. A beautiful thing. Hmm. Yes. You know how I've been telling you all to think on these things? If there be any praise, think on these things. This is good. It is delicious. It is delicious. And you know what I did differently with mine? I used graham cracker crust. Yeah, because the dough, even if you buy the pastry dough or put it in a pastry dish, it doesn't taste. It gets soggy and whatnot. The pumpkin pie. So I use the graham cracker crust, the pre-made graham cracker crust, and I just put the graham cracker crust in the oven for like maybe less than 5 minutes, and then poured it in, and it is delicious. Yeah, I'm not a fan of pie crust either, and I love graham crackers, so it actually tastes better, and it gives the pumpkin, filling and so forth, such a nice, almost like a cookie, creamy, you know, taste. It's good. Try it. Try using the graham cracker, and that's why it looks good. I love it. I love it. I love it. And the color, I put a cinnamon. Oh, Sonia, oh, you're so sweet, my darling. Thank you, Sonia. Sonia loves me. I love you too, sweetness. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's really good. It's really good. But I put, what I messed up with? It's too sweet. in that I put sugar. I just put like a half a cup of sugar, and I know better because I really am not a white sugar person. I don't really like white sugar. I like honey, and I like raw sugar, or but but that just was just too much, you know. But the graham cracker is already sweet, and then you know what else I use? I use sweetened condensed milk, which already has the sugar in it. So between the graham cracker and the sweetened condensed milk and the little extra sugar that I put in it, made it really, really sweet. So you can only eat a small slither with a little dollop of cream on it, and that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. But the next pumpkin pie that I make, I am not putting in a lot of sugar, so that when I do add sugar with ice cream or with the whipped cream on top, that I can eat a lot of it because I want to eat it up. Yeah. And I feel guilty about eating my dessert. But anyway, so the topic, let me get on the topic. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you all for coming and visiting me. You all make me so happy. And Rachel, I need the carrot cake recipe. And Deborah, I need the fig recipe. And then my my other people, are they still here? The I can't remember your name. Oh, yeah, the Black's Tropical Homestead. I need I need some information on how to um, get the fig tree. I made a chocolate fudge cake that was so rich. You could only have a few bites. Yeah, and then I'm getting older, and I have to cut down on the sugar. Sugar is not good for me. Sounds good, Branta. Yes, yes. So I want to send out the fig tree sticks, cuttings. And when I cut down the tree or cut back the tree, right now that tree also has some figs on it too. And the other tree too, may have to cut. I'll do some more research, and then those of you, it's not a good for anyone. Sugar is not good for anyone. That's true, honey. But sometimes we need to kind of treat ourselves a little bit. We'll do everything in moderation. That's what they say. If we do it in moderation, then we'll be fine. But I want to figure that out because, especially to you, my loyal people who come and join me, I want you to be blessed with a fig tree, and that you can begin to gather your figs. It's such a bounty, and I'm so thankful. So sending out cuttings is not a bad thing. What I need to do, though, is to figure out how you can connect with me. Um, because I need to either set up I don't have a P.O. box number, so that's not it. But, oh, you know what you need to do? If you are interested, you can email me. Email me. Email me. And I'm going to, our next time, I'll give you an email address that you can email me at. And that way I can have your email, and then that way I can send you, um, I can have put it down, and I can get your address if you're interested, and I can send you a copy. Send you some figs. Does that make sense? Anyway, you get what I'm saying, right? So let me get it together, and then we'll put this together. That will be your Christmas present, early Christmas. Okay, as I'm doing garden cleanup, I'll cut it back, and I'll send you a cutting so that you can have your own fig tree too. All right, so we'll get it together. I love that recipe. I love trying things from scratch. Oh yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to do that, and I think it will be fine traveling in the cold. As it gets colder, it wouldn't matter anyway, right? Because it's already dormant, so it's probably be good for the fig cuttings to go in the cold. So we'll work on that. Yeah, that would be awesome, soul sister. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. It will be. I mean, hopefully it will root for you, and you'll be able to have it too. And we'll all have some figs. Isn't that nice? Look at my little figs. That's not as pretty. This one's really pretty. Look at this one. Look at that one. That is a pretty fig. Isn't that a pretty fig? Look at my little fig. They're so pretty. Look at this one. And they're delicious. Let me see if I can open up one for you. So this is what it looks like inside. Isn't that good? Yes, they are so plump and healthy looking. Look at that. Aren't they pretty? And they taste good. Mmm. This is soft. Tastes good too. Very nice. Very nice. But anyway, let me get on with this. All right. So today, what I wanted to talk to you about was how does nature handle it? Because sometimes we can get overwhelmed by our gardens, and especially now when the leaves are changing, but yet you're making my mouth water. Yeah, don't do that, Miss Kathy. I, I won't. I won't. Okay. Yummy. Yes, it was yummy. It was good. Um, so the thing is, how does nature handle it? How does nature handle this month? So I was thinking about this, and so that we don't have any worries, no worries. I got this workbook, which is so amazing. It says a no worries workbook. It has 124 lists, activities, and prompts to get out of your head and on with your life. Get on with it. It is by Molly Burford. And I'm not getting anything from her, but I found this book on Amazon and I said, wow, this is fantastic. And she has all of these ideas. So as I was going through with it, I tried to think of it in terms of the garden. How can we get out of my head, and get into the garden and gather my herbs and gather the things that I want? Because I don't know if you heard me earlier, but I was talking about this book that I got here. The Lost Book of Herbal Remedies. I don't know if you have Instagram, but she's been coming on Facebook and Instagram, and I decided to order her book. And that's really what got me into the herbal garden part. I ordered this book like early in the year, like in early spring or so forth, because I was thinking about, especially with all of the diseases and the things that are happening, that we've got to start to think of natural ways of healing ourselves. Hey, Rambo, you missed the fig eating process. Check out all my figs from my fig tree. Yeah, yeah. So I want to, yeah, I'm like, yeah, but it's good to have you. I was wondering, where's Rambo? What happened to him? Why isn't he here? So I'm glad, even if you give me a minute, I'm happy to have you here. And all of our other gardening friends. Yes, say hello, everybody, to Rambo. Yes, 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 yes. Everyone say hello. Yes, hello. Hello, I'll have to dig out the recipes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hello, blessings. Yes. Elle Anderson's in the house. She's feeling better. And Deborah's feeling better. Yes. And Rochelle is giving us a lot of jokes, keeping us laughing. And Sonia blessed me. Yes, hallelujah. We're doing great. And our soul of, I have to, everybody's just here. And Sonia's here with me, and Black Tropical Homestead. Black's Tropical Homestead is with us too. Yeah, we're all doing well. So, and then there's some people just watching. Hello to everybody. Thank you so much. And Sonia blessed me. I thank you, Sonia. Yes, and we've been talking about pumpkin pies and pies. But anyway, so what I wanted to tell you was that how do we get on with what it? Will you put the book list down? What book list? You mean this? You mean put it down in the share it? This is what it is. No Worries Workbook. That's what it is. And this one is the Lost Book of Herbal Remedies. And she's on. And so this is what I wanted to get to you with. How does nature handle it? So, got it. Thanks. Good. How does nature handle it? How does nature handle the things that we're going through? Because like people are going through different types of issues. We have our physical issues. So the herbal teas and medicines, the healing power of plant medicine is there for us. That helps to heal us, all right? Our physical bodies. Then some people are just going through emotional issues and they just need to calm themselves down, right? So we have our teas, we have the beautiful things of nature, the flowers, good and beautiful things around us. We have the company of one another. And like how the word says for us to look at things that are lovely, good report, things that are happy, things that make you laugh. Think on these things. So we have that for our motion and so forth. But then we also need for our spirit, right? And sometimes you're just spiritually down. So what do? We pray. We find other people who are like-minded, and we speak to each other words that make each other feel good. Okay, we handle it. We find people that will help to support us to handle it. So that's how nature. So my question for the garden was this: how does nature handle it right now? Like here in the Northeast, my garden is going through its changes. It's not all there yet. And so, how do I handle it like nature? Because right now, I know that garden cleanup is coming and all of this is coming. But what do I do first? Well, right now, nature knows that it's about to change. Nature knows that it's moving from summer, it's into fall, and it's right at the beginning. And it's hanging on, right? Because I even have a little rose there in my rose bush, and the flowers are still there. I scream and throw a fit. That's what you scream. That's what I'm trying to avoid. I don't want to be screaming and throwing a fit. I don't have the energy for that. I gotta save my energy for constructive things. But getting into a fit, screaming and throwing a fit is not gonna help me. It's gonna bring tension into the house. I'm trying to. I had to rip out my tomatoes today. Yeah, So that is yes. So how does nature handle this? So what do I do first? Well, the first thing nature to me, and you may agree or disagree. We are to rest like nature does. This is good, Miss Catherine. That's our problem. Always busy. Right. You got it. L. Anderson, you got it. You got it. You got it, girl. That's exactly what I was saying. Thinking. I said right now, nature knows that things are shutting down. Okay. Nature is saying, all right, some things are gotta go, All right, that's fine. And they're starting to turn brown. I was looking at my purple perilla. My purple perilla was so beautiful. I mean, it really filled in the garden and it was looking so wonderful. Well, as things started changing for it, what happened to the leaves is that it decided, well, I'm going to have my last hurrah. And the leaves started turning colored, looking so beautiful. I mean, I saw colors on it wasn't just purple. It was actually purple with some kind of orangey yellow to it, just coming out with his beauty. I'm like, wow, look at this. Purple Perilla decided I'm not going out just being the same. I'm going to change into my very best. And like colors like what I have on here was what the Purple Perilla was turning into. Almost like the colors in my shawl here, and it was beautiful. And right now it's just about to it's about to let go of its seeds, so it has the stalks and the stems are looking so pretty. They're like purple, but now it says, okay, well, I've given my last hurrah, and I'm gonna do the next thing that so what happens next in the garden? It decides that it's going to rearrange itself. It decides that it's going to reproduce and set up for next year. So what does it do? It gets his seeds ready to scatter all over my garden so that I'll have more than enough purple perilla plants all over this garden. I pruned and deadheaded my mums today. They are looking better already. Had to get rid of the dead. Yes, exactly. Exactly, Deborah. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So nature has decided that it's going to get rid of the dead. Yeah, I love the rest from it all. It makes me look forward to preparing for the following year. Yeah, and so when ultimately it's going to get to the point where it's going to just shrivel up and die. It's going to become sticks, and then it's going to go to rest. So that's how we can handle it. Handle the garden just like how nature handles the garden. What do I do first? In October, you celebrate the color. Celebrate it. And some things to celebrate for a long time. And then what happens next? It rearranges itself. Rearrange the garden. So I was looking at this book, No Worries, and what she says here is one of the activities she has is this: rearrange your room. So I said, instead of rearranging a room, we're going to rearrange our garden. Treat our garden as if it's an extended room to our house, but it's our outside room, okay? So you might be surprised at how much a simple change in surroundings can inspire your own inner changes and personal growth. It is a means of self-expression as well as a productive way to release any worries you might be facing at the moment. Plus, it's just fun. In this exercise, you're going to rearrange a space in your home. So we're not going to rearrange a space in our home, but we're going to rearrange the space in our gardens. And if you have a large space, then take it section by section and rearrange it. So Deborah, what you did was actually fantastic. You then went and you cut off, deadheaded, and cut off the old and allowed the new growth to come forth in your mums. You rearranged it. For me, I rearranged or changed my setting here. I updated the pillows and everything and added stuff to make it change, to bring about the change, that rearranging. And it was fun. It was fun going out to the clearance and getting the cushions, and it was fun going and harvesting the fruit and getting and harvesting the flowers to arrange here to make my space look pretty for you all. You see that? That's what I did just for you guys. hmm So that helps us, the rearrangement. So in this exercise, you're going to rearrange a space in your home. It could be your living room, but it's not your living room. We're talking about the garden, your workspace, whatever. And then she says, use the following section to write out any materials you may need, such as paint, new furniture, or organizational items. So then make a list of your supplies. And this is how she sets it up like that. So make your supply list. And I advise you all to do like Mother Nature. How does nature handle it? She makes the changes. She rearranges her room. Well, rearrange your garden and make it beautiful. Make it new. Make it so that it makes you happy for this new season. We got to let go. Let go, let go. Let go, let go, let go of summer. Let go of summer. Let go, let go. And embrace October. Embrace fall. Embrace the changing of the leaves. Embrace the dying back of the plants. Embrace the harvesting. Embrace the figs. Embrace the pumpkin pie. Embrace the gathering of the flowers. Embrace it and celebrate. So come and celebrate with me on Wednesdays. Yeah, like you're doing. Celebrate with people that make you happy. And if you celebrate with me and this makes sense to you, don't forget to give me a like. Hit the like button if you like what I'm saying. Hit the like button if you like what I'm saying. Hit the thumbs up. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, and let us do what nature does. Let's handle it like nature. Does that make sense? Come on, give me a yes. Give me a what you think. Come on, come in the chat, people. Don't disappear. Yes, yes. Yay, Miss Catherine. Thank you. Yeah, definitely. Yes, 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 yes. I'm ready for a break and redo next. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, yes. So yes, I need you to stop with that pie. I'm already planning out where the new flowers will go. Excellent. Excellent. So you guys agree. Oh, yes. Gardens are me. Yes, 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 yes. So, oh, I'm back. Good. Oh, man. You know what happened? This happens every time. My pastor, he calls on Wednesdays and he's, just trying to encourage us and everything. But he calls every time on this robocall right in the middle of our discussion. But anyway, I was able to figure it out, and it's with my phone, so my life is buffeting really bad, guys. Oh no. Well, L. Anderson, just relax. So what else happens now in the garden with nature? My purple perilla has felt that she has given me, the purple perilla plants have felt that they've given me all that they've got. Tell him you preach it, Miss Catherine. I know, I wish I could. Yeah, but I figured out how to get back on. So what you need to do is rest. And I wrote that down. I said, next. So what do we do first? We celebrate. We color our lives with color. Then we rearrange the garden. Start to change your environment to make you happy. And what next? Clear is to get rid of things. Get rid of things. Get rid of the things that keep you back. Get rid of start to declutter. Move things out. Everything that doesn't need to be there. Get rid of the clutter. And that's what I've been doing inside my house, getting my house ready for me, and this inside thing, because now I can't come outside because I don't know about you, but I've been so busy with being outside that I kind of neglected inside somewhat. So what I've been doing is actually fixing up the inside of my house to get ready for this transition so that I'm loving the inside of the house as well. So that's something to start thinking about. Well, what can you get rid of? How can you declutter the inside as well? Rearranging the inside and just doing those little things. declutter is a hard thing for me. I, well, you know what? That's where you have to recruit help. Get somebody who, to, yeah, I understand, Deborah. But sometimes you just have to get help. Right, Deborah. Yeah, yeah. I love all the clutter. I know. But you gotta let it go. You gotta let go. Because even nature tells us that we got to let it go. So get somebody who can help you, somebody who doesn't like clutter. And, or you can pack it up and put it somewhere so that you don't have to see it. I'm trying. I have too many hobbies and too many good deals. I know. But you need some space because some people, do you do you decorate your house seasonally? Like you have, like how I have this cup that is for apple pick, for this season. Put it in storage. Exactly, Sonia. Get them those bins, get those plastic bins, and just pile them. That's what I've done. I pack the stuff into bins and then put it in the attic. And then the things that I don't want, that are broken or can't, not my not my dishes. Okay, um, yeah. Um, well, you got to figure it out, my love. I can't figure it out. Figure out how you can. You know, there's this lady who's on YouTube. Her name is Parisian Farm Girl. And when I look at her house, she's got so much stuff. I decorate each season, but I don't use the same things from previous years. Okay, but I have a table in my living room that I decorate for the seasons. Right now, it's all fall stuff. Soon, it will be my Christmas village. Then, okay, wait. Christmas is then in spring. It's all seedlings. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Elle says the clutter is part of our mood. It's so important to declutter. It really does help. I had it done to my home after having COVID. It's like a new life for me. Yes. Preach it, girl. You're helping me preach today. Go ahead, L. Anderson. Help our minds. Yes, because this is going to help us to get ourselves together and to be able to deal with the changes that are coming in on this season. And we've really got to work on it. So, just like nature tells us to declutter. We've got to declutter like nature. And also, nature tells us to rest. And I wrote that down. See, I was taking some notes. And what did I write? Rest. Next, rest. Next, rest. hmm So we've got to rest and make sure that you're getting in those naps, some sleep, and don't worry. No worries. No worries. No worries. But set up your place for rearranging and rearrange your garden, rearrange your room, rearrange your house, your space, so that you can feel good in it. All right, so I don't know what's going on here. Back. Well, I'm going to end soon, but it has been enjoyable with you all. I have enjoyed myself so much. This was a really good conversation. I was planning on organizing my fabric today. It's gotten out of hand since I've been doing a lot of sewing. But then I noticed um, with on the wilt on my tomatoes, so went and pulled them out and harvested peppers. Yeah, that's good. I painted my bedroom a few weeks ago. Yeah, all of this is good. All of this is good. I've been doing a lot of housework, house rearranging and cleaning and decluttering, and it really works out good. And then I too also went out and gathered my peppers and so forth, and also my kale. I have, so the kale is so pretty. You know what I also have in the front gardens? I have beets, and I didn't really pay attention to the beets. The beets are about this, the size of this cup, almost the size of this cup, one beet. It's amazing. I really, this is really my first year of really having success with growing beets, but I know that beets are good for me. I like them when they're small, though. They taste really good, and I like eating them raw. But I was also looking at my garden area. I need to declutter the clothes that I wore to work. Yeah, that's good. And you know what? A good thing about decluttering too, and I need to work on this for myself as well, is to go to Goodwill. Drop it off at Goodwill. Yeah, Goodwill. Drop off. Thin out your closets. You know my closet is so full too. It's like bursting. I'm wondering, what in the, where in the world did all this stuff come from? It's not like if I'm going anywhere, and I said, I need to declutter my closet. And every time I look at the closet and try to go into the closet just to get some basic stuff, it's like overwhelming me. I need to declutter the clothes that don't fit, but then I feel like I'm admitting defeat. No, it's all right. Let go. Let go. Oh, and that's really what I want to say too. Now the spiritual side. Okay. For the spirit, this is what Lynn Richardson said in her post. And I said, let me write this post down. And this is what she wrote. She writes, fear prevents. Prevents you from giving God his control. Let go and let God. I look at my closet and just shut the door. Exactly, Deborah. Me too. I do the same thing. And I said, I need to pull this stuff out and refresh. And the clothes that I'm not wearing, and especially the warm clothes, and make room for the sweaters and the things like that. Hey, Yankee sister. Hi, Catherine. Blessings to all. Prepping for studying a few. Everyone be well. Thank you so. You are such a blessing. Hallelujah. Yes. So you just came in time for my sermon. My sermon for the evening is this. Fear prevents you from giving God his control. Let go and let God. And that is a quote from Lynn Richardson. And she was on Good Morning America, I think yesterday. Thank you so much, Yankee sister. Yes, yes. Let go. Let go. Let go of those clothes that you know you don't need, and send them to Goodwill. Yeah, thank you, Yankee sister. Yeah, send it to Goodwill and let Goodwill get it. And you'll be blessed as you let go. Do like what nature does and then rest. And this month is the month of rest, actually. It really is a time for resting and getting ourselves ready. And also, what does nature tell us? When nature is celebrating with color and all of that and the beauty and giving its last celebration, it's saying thank you for a great season. Your tomatoes that you gathered, the peppers that you picked up, things that you're doing. It's saying thank you, thank you, thank you. It's hi Yankee sister. Yes, it's saying thank you. And so we've got to we've got to flow with nature. Amen. Take care, everyone. Thank you, sweetness. Thank you, Yankee sister. Oh, yes. Yes, thank you so much. See, you're preaching. Have a peaceful night, Miss Catherine and family. Until next time, be at peace. Hey, Yankees. Yes, yes, yes. So be at peace. No worries. No worries, my people. No worries. Stay at peace. Make sure that your mind is on the right thing, and you can do it. You can enjoy the pie. Enjoy the figs and the flowers and the pumpkins. Enjoy one another like I'm enjoying you. Night all, gotta make sure my beef stock is cooled down and packed lunches for tomorrow, early start. Good evening, L. Anderson. Yankee says, yes, yes. So I got to say goodbye myself too. Thank you all so much. And continue to know that there are no worries. No worries, no worries, no worries. Just take it on and do what you can and rearrange the room, rearrange your garden, make it a beautiful space for you because we want to think on the good things and be happy. Yes, be happy. Don't worry. Mm, mm. Come on, sing with me before you all go. Come on, let's sing. Don't worry. Come on, sing with me. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Thanks you, Miss Catherine. You're a blessing. Yeah, be happy. Don't worry. You know that song, Don't Worry, Be Happy. Don't worry. That's the only part, the phrase of it that I remember at this point. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Do like nature. Don't worry. Be happy. Enjoy the moment and enjoy your garden. And do what you can. Declutter when you can and get ready for the transition. That's it for today. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me here at Catherine's Garden and Home. Say good night to everybody. And thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you all. You make me happy. Thank you for those who blessed me. I appreciate the blessing. And let us continue. I'll see you next time. Don't worry, be happy, everyone. Yes. And nighty night, everyone. Continue to have a blessed week. Gardeners are me. Rambo, God bless all and every one. Rambo says, one and all, yes, yes, yes. Yeah. So have a really great night. It's getting dark out here real soon, so I've got to go. Good night, Deborah. Be blessed. Yes. Good night. Yes. Rachel, if you're gone, good night. God bless. Thank you, Miss Catherine. See everyone next week. Thank you, Sonia, for the blessing. I do appreciate it. Every dollar, every amount counts and helps. And I will be there early, hopefully. Thank you, Rambo. No worries. Don't worry. Be happy. You're coming on is just right. You came on at the right time. Yeah, you helped to stir us up and bring more joy. So thank you. Whenever you come, it's a blessing. And I thank you for showing up. And that's for all of you. Thank you for Tropical Homestead who joined us as well. And make sure that you visit one another's channels and subscribe. Let us continue to support one another. Well, have a wonderful night and see you next time right here at Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow, 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 grow together at Catherine's Garden and Home. Bye. Thank you. Bye.